Hello everyone. Today we will be looking at some onomatopoeias in English, French, Hungarian and German. Ashley, would you like to start with the first one, and then we will go through all of the languages.
Okay, so the first one is knock knock.
Which in French is toc toc.
In Hungarian we say kip kop. And we have a little rhyme. We have a little rhyme to go with it. Kip kop kikopog, which means knock knock, who's knocking?
Oh, like knock knock, who's there?
Yeah, knock knock, who's there?
Knock knock, who's there? I like that.
Super cute. German is not as cute. Klopf, klopf.
To be fair, I wouldn't characterize German as a cute language in general.
Okay, next one is whoosh.
Which in French, the closest translation I can think of is fuite. But this would depend on the context. So fuite is the sound of air. It's meant to replicate the sound of air that's moving fast, basically.
In Hungarian we say whoosh, but it's mainly the sound that an object makes when you move it. So it's not something like the air does on its own. So it's not the same concept as such.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Right. In German, it's very close to the English, so it's whoosh. But now that you're saying this, the Hungarian one, whoosh, would also exist, but it would be also a different context. I think whoosh, you would say when it's something, if I like slip past you.
Right.
There would be that, and not something big and moving a lot of air, but somebody trying to be subtle.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is boom.
Very well demonstrated, thank you.
That was a good demonstration. In French, it would be boom or bam.
We have bam as well, but that's slightly different, I think.
Yes, that's true. I think the closest one would be boom, but I can also think of situations where I would say boom in English, and maybe it would be more bam in French.
Because I think like boom is more like an explosion, and bam is like, here you go.
Yeah, but bam can also be used for explosions in French. Yeah.
That's very interesting. Now that you say that, it's like different context, because we say boom, which can also mean some like an explosion kind of thing, like boom, so it blows up. But it can also mean something like we say this na boom, which means, oh well, that's how things are. So it's like the complete opposite, like things going in a downward trajectory and like not making too much effect.
In German, the noise would be the same as Hungarian, actually. Boom.
Boom.
But you could say boom as well, and then you would just be using the English word, which is just the influence.
Okay, next we have tick tock, tick tock.
And in French, it's quite similar. It is tic tac, tic tac.
In Hungarian, it's also tick tac, with an A.
Same in German. Tick tack.
Very similar. Next one is snap.
Oh, so I actually put it in a completely different context, the French translation, which is why it's interesting that you have the gesture with it, because with this kind of snap, there is no onomatopoeia in French that I can think of.
Were you thinking like branch snaps?
Yes, if a branch snaps, or if you go like snap.
I don't have a
you know,
branch to snap.
crocodile gets you and it goes snap. I was thinking more about that snap.
Oh, like a crocodile.
Me too.
Yeah, or like the game Snap. Then in French it would be more like croc, like the croc from the crocodile, more like that idea. What was the other snap you talked about, Ashley?
Snapping
Yeah, that one. You said that
Snapping-
one.
snapping a
branch. And a branch. So snap like this would be croc, and a branch cracking would be crack.
Yeah, so when we wrote it down and said snap, I thought about the branch snapping as well. And in Hungarian we say rech, like rech, the double ch. And
It's actually the one that sounds closest to the actual noise.
yeah. But this snap is chet with the double
Check.
chet.
Right. So German, the branch would be knack, and this one would be schnips,
Schnips. I like that.
which is also the word you would, the verb you would use. So it's schnipsen.
Oh, actually, in French there is a word. It's but well, I don't know. You wouldn't really use it as an.
As
I
a
don't know if
noise,
it's
yeah.
It's not an onomatopoeia, but
yeah.
it's like claquer des doigts is the verb. So maybe you could say clack, but I've never heard someone say that before. Actual, like snap, like this in that sense.
Next one is plonk.
The closest I could find in French would be plouf or flock. So to refer to a sound of something just like falling quite suddenly with some weight. Yeah. So I would use more like plouf.
Hungarian is very close to that. We say poof.
Mhm.
Again with the double consonants.
I like poof, like for us is something disappearing.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. Interesting thing, I had written down nothing, but now that you made the noise, I actually remembered that there is something. That would be plumps.
Uh-huh.
But you wouldn't really use that all the time. But if you go like old comic books, then you'll probably read that.
Mhm.
Hey, the next one is
So click in English in French would probably be click as well. Now I'm wondering if it could also be clack, clack, click, clack, click, clack.
click back.
Like
So
tic-tac.
yes.
In Hungarian, it's like the sound that you hear when you click with your mouse, for example. It's cut.
Okay, so German again, not very very different to French and English. It's click, but really try to get all of the melody out of your voice.
Okay, last one. We have ding dong.
In French, it would be ding dong, ding dong. Just pronounce it a little bit differently, and then you're fine. It could also be just ding, 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 or dong, dong, dong. But if it were to be the doorbell, then it would be ding dong.
Yeah, I think like we'd have just the ding. I don't think we'd say dong. Because
No.
that
That's
has
what we did
a
in
different
English.
meaning.
But in French, it would work.
And in Hungarian, we say bim bam.
In German, it's also ding dong.
Wow, so we've realised that some of them are quite similar, but also we've got quite some variety in the onomatopoeias that I use in different languages. And sometimes the use of one varies for multiple purposes, and in the language it translates to several different onomatopoeias. So I think that's quite interesting. And if you at home would like to comment on any of these onomatopoeias and share the onomatopoeias in your languages, then please do so below.
What do we want?
More subscribers!
When do we want it?
Now!
How are we going to get it?
Click the subscribe button! And don't forget the bell!
That's right. And remember to share.